This is the handheld gimbal that I use.
So why do I use the Ikan MS-PRO? Simple, because they sent it to me for free. No, but seriously, it's quite a good handheld gimbal. Why? Because the construction is like second to none. It is second to none, not like. The handle is nice and chunky and all metal, which is good. I mean, it is starting to feel a bit fatiguing.
The Ikan has a chunkier grooved grip, not that comfortable for my bony hands, not groovy at all.
The grip isn't totally comfortable after a while of using it. It is akin to sitting bare-bottomed on a rock.
Then perhaps the Zhiyun is just what the orthopedic doctor ordered. Slimmer feels better for prolonged use.
And this is actually realistically something you might want to use for the whole day.
Shame, as the Ikan has better battery life. When it comes to setting up, they're both toolless designs.
Easy peasy.
Well, you'll still need one of these to mount your camera to the quick release base plate of the Ikan.
The key thing is to use the measurement guides on the side, so you can make very fine micro adjustments until you get it perfectly balanced.
But essentially, they're both a breeze to set up and get balanced.
There we are, voila!
That's important because you don't want to be faffing about too much on location with tools. If you keep your camera mounted on the base plate, the Ikan is really simple to set up. One thing you ought to consider is the fact that the payload of the MS-PRO is a lot less at 900 grams versus 1800 grams of the Zhiyun.
It's like an old Nintendo game.
Like an old video game with one of those not so well thought out joypads.
With the Ikan you've got the controller nipple thing on this side with the on and off button. On the other side you've got the LCD screen and the mode button. I kind of wish they'd put everything on the same side just like with the Crane. It'd work much better.
Consequence is a bit of fumbling about sometimes. The next thing you should look for in a gimbal is 32-bit boards. It'll give you that extra bit of smoothness when you're chucking the gimbals about in weird angles or even inverting it.
And this is a 3-axis gimbal with 360-degree yaw. You've got a little nipple here where you can spin it all the way around. In terms of actual performance, they're both quite similar. They both have 32-bit boards, so you can have quite aggressive movements, and they both seem to handle that really well. There you go, spins the full 360.
You can with the Ikan, but the Zhiyun too. What's more, the Crane has 3 MCUs running at 4000 Hz, whatever that means. In practice, it swivels around at a faster rate than the Ikan.
You can spin the Crane around a lot faster. This thing is really responsive, it's great! You can flip it.
In use, I didn't find that one was particularly better, smoother.
This thing is incredibly responsive too.
They both have pan, following and locking modes. If you want a gimbal that has the quick release base plate, long battery life, then Ikan. If you want a higher payload, better grip and the quicker response, then I'd pick the Zhiyun. So yes, I use Ikan. Tim uses the Zhiyun Crane. He uses it for his vlogging with a Canon EOS M5 too. Now I have to say, I wouldn't use any for vlogging.
With this kind of weight and size, it does make it ideal for vlogging, but would I use it for vlogging? Probably not actually.
But for me, out of the two, I'd pick the one that handles better any day.